Apparently they said they have proof.
I don't know about that because apparently people have been blamed for her being in the hospital.
I know, but she didn't go to the hospital. It was just, they just made that up.
So anyways, Jess was mad last night. She fucking posted her family too.
Oh.
And a fake account came in with Jess's daughter's name. So all the same games. All the same fucking games, and to somebody who used to be her friend.
Yeah. Well, that's what she said. She said, oh, message me. I'll give you all these people's information. I'm like, I don't even know who Jess is. Well, Gina, I've talked to Gina. I know who Gina is, but I'm like, I don't, why would I want that person's information? I have no problem with Gina. And then like Katie and Mama, I've never had any interactions with that person. So I'm like, why is she trying to give this information out on these people to me that morning? And I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I don't need their information. So you know that she's already put it out there that this is her plan was to dox them. So you know damn well where it's coming from.
Yeah, but Julie has my home number, and they said last night that they were given two people's numbers that they didn't need or want by Julie. And this is very important that fake accounts were coming in as Jess's daughter's name.
Oh, fucked up. That's sick. So that's obviously someone who knows her.
Well, there's a common denominator, and it's Julie Page.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what's weird too is like on the account that they used doxing me, last night they put up a picture of my dad, who's no longer on this earth. Anyway, something about how I look like him. Like, he was super old too, like in his 80s, had 2 strokes. Like,
wow.
Oh, see, like
they put a picture.
Where Shay gets her looks from.
Who did that?
I don't know who's behind that account just yet. I have my suspicions, but. It looks like the post where they had my phone number and all my social sites it's down. So that was probably 'cause when they came into my live, I called it out. I bet you they got reported by people in my live.
Oh, it was on your live.
Oh, like no, they came into my live the one that's doxed me. I didn't. It's been watching my pages. I'm not blocking it. I'm watching what they post.
I don't know. I'm just watching them. Honestly, I'm just watching them implode. Like, fucking, this is crazy that fucking Julie Trevor have all these fucking secrets and they're threatening and doxing everybody.
Yeah. Bringing their kids into it. Like, man. Do these people hold lives saying how disgusting it was to that in, like, you know what I mean? When in my group chat, how we talked about people or shared information, how wrong it was. Like, even though it didn't come to the app, what was said in private, it was like so deplorable. The behavior was awful. And now they're actually doing this. They're actually bringing it to the app, bringing it to public and harassing people and their parenting, their children, their families. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up.
I just want to say one thing. I noticed something last night. So when Spotted got booted from that live last night, the fake account of Samantha came in right after.
Yeah, I think Spotted's behind that one too. I have for a long time.
So it was just something that I noticed, so I just wanted to like point that out.
No, I knew. Like I said, she made a fake account and used the name Samantha when we were friends. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh yeah. And she had went around threatening people. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And so instead of like whatever she did with that account, she went and commented and said, oh, this is Spotted. It's not actually Samantha.
So she admitted that she ran an account in your name.
Yes.
Admitted that, like, out loud.
Yeah. Yeah. That was when we were still friends. I had to tell her, like, what the fuck?
Oh.
Right? Nice friend.
Yeah.
Spotted, do better. I'm sure she did not enjoy when David did that to her.
He's got a vendetta against me because of the dog food shit. Well, you shouldn't have fucking said it to me, Spotted. I know you're listening, and you did say it. You know, and you want to move past it and stuff, but we can't move past it if you say that you didn't say it. Like, what do you want me to apologize? Like, it doesn't make sense, right? But that's her biggest beef with me, and I don't give a fuck. I'm sick of all these petty ass bitches who have nothing better to do with their fucking time except for come after a woman that they're fucking jealous of. And that's what it is. Because women like that become jealous, and they fucking, that's the only reason that they hate. They have fucking problems. It's bigger than being jealous, but they don't realize it. They wouldn't be jealous if they healed themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was just something that I noticed last night. So I just wanted to point it out because I was like,
what live did she get booted from?
The one that Jess was having.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She came in and then she went out, and then when she came in again, she ended up getting booted, and then I noticed the what the fuck account, what the fuck news account, and it only had 0 followers. So
yeah, my What the Fuck News has 200. And I was in Jess's live under this account, and she knew this was me, but I don't know if she knew those other ones weren't.
no, I sent a message to somebody saying like that fucking account is not Samantha. That.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I appreciate it, Crystal. Thanks for watching the doors of these goddamn rooms.
Well, fuck, man. Like, you know, we don't need any more. We don't need people being blamed for like anybody else's fucking garbage behavior.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's
You know
the
what I
thing.
mean?
Too,
Like, there's too much of that shit right now.
Around and then people are falsely accused.
Yeah.
Being them, like.
Because people are just acting like complete fucking fools on this app right now. Like, it's gotten so out of hand. Like, the amount of fake accounts now with people doxing people and children.
My daughter's
like
photo, 6 of
fuck,
them.
man.
Makes me sick. It makes me sick. I'm just waiting for the day that she comes across one and phones me about it. I'm just fucking sick.
This is- yeah, this is
LP to
beyond
say that I
toxic.
would do that to my own daughter, like,
Yeah.
is even fucking worse.
You know,
She
and
needs
like
to
the people
leave
out
me
there
and
that
my
are
family
listening, and you know, and if you are one of those people, persons, whatever, who have one of those accounts, like, dude, like fucking reel it in, man.
She said that Beaver has done that using her kids and done the same, like done exactly what she's accusing you of.
Wait, Beaver lets her fucking underage child into fucking comment sections. Like, fuck all the way off.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
not sorry.
Yeah, their kids should not be in there.
What are you doing? Like, don't let your fucking kid into the comment sections that, you know, we are arguing in. And then scream fucking, what about the fucking kids? Get your fucking kid out of here.
She wants to put her out there, and then so she turns around and go, oh my god, see, they're messaging her, they're saying something, and they'll use fake accounts and make it happen. Like, I don't know, it's pretty
fucked up. Like, how about you tell your daughter to go fucking dance and do the shit that they're supposed to do on fucking TikTok. Tell her to not be in this fucking algorithm of fucked up shit.
Hang out with people your own age, and like, you shouldn't be in the middle of this. Yeah. No.
So
this isn't.
She had accused me of, she was going back and forth with those fake accounts, Beaver was, and then saying that I was going back and forth with her daughter. I didn't even know she had a fucking daughter at that time. But
yeah, she was in that.
You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know if she would send. That's what she's. Even in our group chat, she was saying how her daughter would jump into the arguments and stuff that she was having online, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, but That's the point where you would.
Our kids
want
will
to
do
stop
that
your
though.
kid,
Like my kids, like
but then
honestly,
turn
they'll
around and
do
be
that.
like,
My
"Oh, this
son has
person
done
said
it,
something to them."
but he was an adult when he's done it. But he's jumped online and fucking tore some shit up because of what he was hearing people say to me. But he was an adult doing it.
Well,
Yeah, whereas this is a minor, and she should be saying, "Hey, no, stay out of this. Don't
Yeah.
do that. Why are you trying to come in and fight with adults? Like, you know what I mean? Ground her from her phone or something. Like, that's not
no, but she
encourage
laughs
it.
about
Be
it.
like, do this, and then sit there. Those adults who she's fighting with have no idea who she is or how old she is. You know what I mean? Like, they're not expecting it, so they'll respond like they're responding to an adult. And this is how she baits people into it and goes, "Oh my God, like you attacked my daughter because she's behind this account that's like, you know, you don't know it's that person. You don't know who you're talking to, but they're lipping you off." So it's like, that's a shitty move.
It's a super shitty move. It's gross.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off with your fucking shit. And then scream, "What about the fucking kids?" It reminds me of that fucking girl from Simpsons. "What about the kids?" Like, I mean, I'm serious. Like, it is about the kids, and people need to fuck all the way off with what they're doing, but
Don't bring them into it.
don't bring them into it.
Sassafras Sarah did that before with Hatter. She was having an argument with Hatter. It was over something political that Sarah posted, and Hatter was against it. So he clipped it, gave her some words or whatever, and she didn't like what he said, but he blocked her. So then she got her son, her minor son at the time, to go at Hatter in his comment section. And then when Hatter responded to, all of a sudden she started making posts like, "Oh my God, Hatter's attacking my son." I'm like, wait a minute. Like, how would Hatter know that was, or whatever? I think it was pointed out at some point. He realized, he was like, "Oh my God," like, whatever. Like, I'm not sure. It was just weird, but why would you want to put your kids in the middle of your adult disputes online? It seems irresponsible. And, I don't know, like, unethical, like, morally wrong.
That's fucked up.
Like, you know what I mean? They have their own social issues. Do not bring them into yours too.
Yeah, I mean, this world is fucked up enough for, I mean, not hated, but I mean, I would never want to be a fucking 14, 15, 16, whatever year old again, because like, it was already awful enough fucking growing up. But then now you've got your fucking parents like, "Hey, comment this, I'm gonna make this account, do this," like,
But then
gross.
just to turn around and weaponize that child.
That's fucking gross.
That's fucked up. Like, I can see his difference too. Like, if there was, say, Samantha's kids are grown, like, if she decided, like, hey, these people are saying something about them, they come in and defend themselves as adults, I think that's a different story.
Different.
Yeah, that's what my son did. But what they're doing to my daughter is not the same. My daughter's an innocent fucking person.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, who hasn't put her face on this app, right? Like I said, my son's photo's on the app. So go find my son, use his fucking photo. He put it on this fucking app, right? I wouldn't be complaining. That's why when LB said that I did this to my own kids, but she doesn't even know what my kids look like, is when I started saying, no, well, my son is here actually. In fact, he is on the app and he does have a photo as a profile picture. That's not the case with my daughter. There's these 6 or whatever some accounts with her photo that photo came off of another app, you guys. They went to another app.
Huh. I mean, honestly, I would like to say that I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised. Like, it has gotten so fucking gross now.
But Crystal, it started with me with Julie, right?
Yeah.
Like when I put the time, and now this Jess is coming out and saying she's fallen out with Julie and she's done the same thing, and Mama Bear fell out with Julie and she did the same thing. Like, who is actually behind it? Like, I have no fucking clue. There's arrows pointing everywhere in this.
I know it's a mess. It's
Like the
it's a
ones
goddamn
that they
mess.
use of me, the fake accounts that they use of my what the fuck news and all of that shit, I don't care. I'll fucking fight those battles as I go, right? Like defend myself as I go on those fake accounts. But these other ones with my daughter's photo, I want them down. And they're just sitting there with these deplorable fucking names like my mom's a slut. That's one of them. My mom's a slut.
Wow.
What
That's
the
wrong.
fuck?
Samantha's my mom. White savages.
I saw that one day come
That's
in
wrong.
as a mod, and I got it right away. I didn't even. I knew what it was right away as soon as I fucking saw it. That one got
I bet
me.
you that one's David.
I didn't even say
That sounds like
anything.
something David would say. He has no filter, that guy, and he's
Well,
just...
if you called Fancy a half-breed, I don't even want to fucking say it because like it's fucking gross.
He's disgusting. He says the most deplorable things without, and he's proud of it.
He is
He
proud
doesn't
of
even
it.
care.
No. 0 fucks. He's probably laughing right now. They're probably listening and laughing right now.
Yeah.
I hope not.
He was on the Jenny the Rock's comment section the other day, and I came
Oh
in,
fuck.
and
Do you have those screenshots?
I have some of them, and then fuck, what a loser.
Are you guys talking about Pissy?
No.
No,
David.
David.
Oh, David, yeah, right.
He, he was in there like dropping my full name in a docs and then saying that I neglect my kids or something, or how they're neglected or abused. I don't know, some fucking weird shit.
Sorry, that was probably loud.
I don't. He was saying a whole bunch of horrible things. I
Yeah,
have
he
to
said some
review
really
But-
gross shit that day.
It was nasty. I don't think I want to repeat it, but
He's really creepy. Have you noticed Dosis has been pretending she's not hanging out with him?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? Because like she gets to fucking
But she's
sit
embarrassed.
back. She
I
gets to
would
sit
be.
back right now and fucking just watch all of this shit happen.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, but she stirred this big pot. She brought, you know what I mean? She infiltrated into so many different groups and algorithm spaces, like the right, the left, the center, the indigenous groups. Like there are so many that she's gone into, and she's still trying to find new circles where she can come in and just fuck shit up between people. And she's been successful, and I think that's what she wants to do. She just wants people fighting. She's a chaos agent.
Yeah.
And whereas, like, it was shocking because it was before there were certain people she would be fighting with, the same people. And then I noticed, I'm like, oh, wait a second. That's a whole other circle. And now these people who have been friends all these years are no longer friends anymore. I'm like, the common denominator? Doses. Like, I don't know. It's shocking to see her come in and then try to, bridge this gap between the racists and the anti-racists. And then how much of the racist people who are usually calling all this shit out are now picking and choosing between, you know what I mean, what's racist and what's not, based on who they want to align with or sit with. It's really fucking weird. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, there really is no left or right anymore.
Nope.
You just kind of sit with whoever you feel comfortable with. Whoever, in my opinion, there's like the racists and the pieces of shit. And then there's not.
It's amazing, though, too, who they'll turn a blind eye to and what kind of behaviors they'll turn a blind eye to and just pretend like, oh, that doesn't exist, because they want to just hate on someone else. They want, that person in their corner.
Well, I mean, maybe I should correct myself, because not every single person that I don't hang out with is racist. I mean, there are
Oh no, there are ones that aren't like that.
There's
too.
also lefties that aren't, right?
Yeah.
So I take that back because probably a bunch of people that'll listen to this and be like, "What? What the fuck?"
It's just weird to see, like, you know what I mean? I've watched on this algorithm, like the different groups and how they were and how drastically they've changed over the past 6 months, even like with their views and what things that you normally would never tolerate now seem to be like all these things are becoming normalized almost. It's fucking weird. Like,
well, it's just
I don't know how to explain
distraction.
it. It's bizarre. It's bizarre.
My battery's down to 24% and I want to make a couple phone calls, so I don't know. I'm going to end this live. You should start one.
Okay.
Well, you should start one. I did want to talk about fucking LB, but I gotta make these calls and shit.
Oh. We'll hop back on after. Let's chat about it.
Well, my battery takes a few minutes. I don't know why the fuck. I gotta go get another charger, I guess. I bought a couple in the last.
Yeah, you did a really good one.
I don't start my live. If I start my live like fully charged battery, it's good. Like can go on for a few fucking hours. But if I plug it in at 30%, I'm fucked. And that's what I did. Or I started it at 30%.
Yeah. Do you have one of those like the big block chargers, like where they're the power charger?
No, I should get one, eh?
Yeah. There's ones that are stronger.
Like wireless chargers.
I have one that plugs into the wall and it charges up, and then I can take it portable with me. That one, it charges quickly.
I think my son had those, before he left.
Yeah, like the power bank.
Gone for 2 years already. I can't believe it. But I'm pretty sure he carries those around all the time.
Yeah. But they're pretty powerful too.
But I'm sorry that they've upset like Wallace. But don't leave. You know what I mean? You can't let them.
Yeah, but if it starts affecting your family and your relationships in real life, it becomes not worth it anymore. Like,
yeah,
if you actually, start fighting with your significant other, or it's, your kids are upset, or, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If it changes the dynamic when you walk away from the app, like in your real life, then I can see that I would leave too if it was really upsetting my family. So,
yeah.
Or a spouse or whatever, then yeah. But I don't know, because your family's more important than the app at the end of the day.
Well, I know, because I still, I was 2 years on the app, these apps, right? I think of them as the same as the Zoom ones because I've done everything since the pandemic on these apps, and I still, one of my kids still lived with me, and they would get sick of it. They would get sick of all of this, because it is like having all these people in your actual home if you live with other people, right? Like, I live alone now, but if somebody else was living here with me and I'm on here all the time, you people would be in their life, you know what I mean? They wouldn't, so I get that.
To a certain degree. When I'm on the phone and stuff, my kids they rarely pay attention, right? They're usually playing and doing their own thing.
Yeah.
By the time they come in here, whatever, they're getting snacks or.
But that's what I mean, right? We're all at all these different stages in our life, and like you were saying, there is the potential that it can affect your life when you close the app.
Yeah.
I understand that now that you said it, right? At first I'm but now I remember a couple of years ago where they're like, fuck, shut those people off. They're driving us nuts.
Oh, for sure. I know. I mean, and not even you don't even literally have to leave the app, but I've taken times where I've taken just moments, I'll take a week where I'm not engaging in anything. I'm not really on there. I'll leave my account up, but I check out and do something else. I've taken breaks that way. And,
yeah.
So, I don't know.
I haven't had to yet in the year I've been here, but we'll see. Well, I've been in your guys' algorithm. That is this algorithm, our algorithm.
Yeah. And that's another thing too, is if you notice that it's really starting to affect your mental health, if you feel like, you know what I mean, you're losing sleep or it's bothering you, or you're just getting too stressed out, then that's also a good time to take a break, right? Like, you'll come back, it'll all be the same.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't miss much.
You like getting caught up.
Yeah.
I really hope that at some point in time it figures itself out.
Yeah. You know what's weird though? Someone went on a totally different algorithm. Like they were completely out in some other space, and they sent me the link to this live, and they're like, check this out. It's like our algorithm. And I went in there and I'm like, holy fuck. Like, it's literally like batshit, and the fighting and the this and that, and this person stalks that person, and then there was like, oh, this group chat was leaked, and holy shit, they got pictures of my kids, and I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. I'm like, maybe this isn't totally like, to me it feels like it's so foreign. Like, why is this even happening?
It's not.
It's actually happening in other spaces too. I'm like,
yeah, and not just this app. There's other apps happening on you.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
There's no hope for fucking humanity, is what you're saying. We're fucked. We're completely
Not unless
fucked.
they cut the internet off. If they cut the internet off, humanity might come back.
Well, you know where this really stemmed from is in COVID, when we were all locked down.
Yeah.
All like became our social life. We were isolated from everybody, and then and that's where it started to snowball from. And now we're back in society, and we're still living here.
Yeah.
So that you know what I mean? Like, but it's growing more toxic than it was. Like, when it first started, it wasn't this toxic. Or at least I didn't notice it was this toxic. But I don't know. I miss the 90s when you would just interact with people and you didn't talk about politics. You didn't talk about religion. You didn't talk about like all this.
Well, that's what I mean.
The things that make people fight.
Shay. We would have to get rid of the internet to go back to those days. Because that's how we were told it was. You don't, the three things like you didn't talk about was religion, politics, and your finances, your money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but those days are long gone, and the internet's not going to disappear.
I miss that. Like, where just like you can just get together with people who like you're all different, but you all get along. It was nice. It was nice then. I do mourn for that time. I really do.
Getting all nostalgic on this Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
I got to end it, you guys. I'm sorry, but thanks for joining.
No worries.
Yeah.
Okay, see you guys in a
We'll
bit.
chat later.
Yeah. Bye. Yeah.
Peaceful with the material world. Boosh.
In which I live.
Okay.
And that's a tough one. Honestly, that's a tough one because I don't feel like I'm at peace with the material world a lot of the time. So I have to work on
I
that.
think
I wrote down physical.
I think that's a modern human condition, though.
I think that it's because, what is it?
I am peaceful in the physical, but you said material.
Yeah, but that's perfect.
Yes.
Does that work? That works for my brain.
Yeah, but that's exactly it. That's what that is. You're thinking. Different word.
That's a hard one. Yeah.
Well, if we were peaceful with the human world, with the material world, we'd all be really different.
like peaceful with the material world. Yeah, like no, I mean like
the police.
You know,
like the police, spirits in the material world.
We are spirits.
Madonna.
Living in a material world.
Material.
Living in a material world. Yeah. The actual backing. Like little robot men. Living in a material world. Yeah. Yeah.
But only guys who save their panties can make my rainy day.
Their penis.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be you. Sorry.
It's hygienic.
Indeed. The peony rose is one of my favorite roses. Very beautiful rose.
The humongous ones, hey?
Peony rose, yeah.
Can we finish the thing with